Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. AGF says there is no sufficient evidence to prosecute 33 indicted Endsars operative. Hello everyone. I tell you, Nigerian government actually is a scam. Okay, so I get it when every one of us, the youth, took to the streets to say end SARS. This was exactly what they said in 2017. They say yes, we are changing the whole, we are reforming the system. They will not be like that anymore. 2018, the story was the same. 2019, by 2020, people were already suffocating from bad, policing. They were supposed to be protecting us. In fact, they are being paid from our taxes and what have you. Yet they became the bosses and were oppressing us. What's it called? Attorney General of the Federation. This guy, I don't get him. He needs, I don't know the kind of people Buhari puts around himself, but these are principalities and powers. That's all I can say for now. Let's get to the news and get all the details. We'll get to the analysis at the end. AGF says there is no sufficient evidence to prosecute 33 indicted Endsars operative. The Office of the Attorney General of the Federation says the panel report indicting the police operative lack virtual exhibits such as medical evidence, statements of the suspects as evidences to put forward. The Office of the Attorney General of the Federation says, with no sufficient evidences and the recent disband of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, indicted SARS members from last year's report of the Presidential Investigation Panel, the Punch has reported, has no evidences for them to be prosecuted. This is contained in a report the committee set up. Abubakar Malami San, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, to review the individual cases recommended for prosecution by the Special Presidential Panel. Abubakar Malami San says there is no evidences supporting the claim, hence these guys can walk free. Can you believe that? Did you just hear that? Yes, you did really hear that. Owing to the report, the Office of the Attorney General had called on the Inspector General of Police, Adamu Mahmoud Mohammed, to set up a special investigation team to conduct a thorough investigation into the case. You had already the judge, the jury, and the whatever. So what are you searching? What other evidences or investigation what other assignment are you giving to Mahmoud to continue? You've made your clarification, you've said what you want to say. So what else? Recall that the presidential panel led by Tony, the executive secretary of the Human Rights Commission, stated investigation compliances of the brutality activities of SARS in 2018. On June 3rd, 2019, the panel submitted its report to President Buhari. The report indicted a total number of 35 police operatives in 12 states and Federal Capital Territory of various rights violations, including extrajudiciary killing, death in police custody, unlawful arrest, among others. In the report, 33 of the indicted officers were recommended for prosecution and punishment, such as demotion or dismissal. The panel's report also recommended that 57 victims be paid about 249 million of compensation, while the police should tender public apology to the 35. In October, the NARC submitted the report to the Attorney General together with the list of police operatives. But after reviewing the report, the committee set up by the AGF said the panel report does not meet the prosecutor's need because there were no vital exhibits such as medical evidences and statements of the suspect in the report. The report of the panel does not meet the prosecution needs, and proper investigation needs to be conducted to ascertain what really happened. Exhibit like medical evidences, statements of suspect witnesses. What about those that died in police custody? What about those they shot? So which other evidences do you want? It says this record. The committee also maintained that officers indicted in the panel report are still in the service who ought to be through the internal police disciplinary measure to avoid prosecuting officers in uniform. The committee further stated that certain actions must be taken to earn for the AGF office to be able to successfully implement the panel's recommendation. The actions include an establishment of a special team to investigate individual cases, while indicted officers are made to undergo disciplinary action, dismissal from the service where necessary. The indicted officers should be made to undergo disciplinary action immediately and dismissed from the services immediately. That the IG, who is well aware of the sensitivity of the matter, should be advised to set up a special investigation team to conduct a thorough investigation into the individual case. The aftermath thorough investigation, the case are federal offenses and fall into the FCT, will be prosecuted by the Office of the HAGF, while those that are state offenses will be transferred to the respective states for prosecution. The AGF committee stands. The Solicitor General of the Federation and Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of the Justice, had recently disclosed that NHRC reports recommending prosecution of erring officers will be implemented by the AGF office. Also, the AGF at the inaugural sitting of the Independent Investigative Panel on Human Rights Violation by members of the disbanded SARS in Abuja further disclosed that the AGF and state attorneys were already making efforts to fashion out the strategy for prosecution of the cases. So this is how the Attorney General of the Federation sweeps cases under the carpet. He does it again and again. It's his normal, constant habit. He does it at will and nobody answers him because he's the Attorney General of the Federation and Buhari himself brought him in. So this is how needlessly they make Nigerians to suffer and to go through pain. But guess what? This will all come to an end. Why? We move. We cannot stay, fold our hands, and allow evil to continue in broad daylight. They've done it severally and gotten away with it. They think they can push us to the wall and we will not bounce back. No, they lie. They can try their hardest possible, but guess what? It will surely come to an end. Guys, we would like to hear from you. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.